Hey guys, so I know you're not going to hear me real well. We're in the payloader. We're cleaning out the dam. I've done a video before, but I got my camera or my phone holder on the back window of the payloader so I can actually do shit without having to hold the phone. But it's got a lot of weed overgrowth. We haven't cleaned it out. It's dry. It's been dry here in South Dakota. We got an inch at the beginning of the week. That's pretty well. I mean, it's still a little moist, but it was a much needed rain. But our alfalfa, I just seen Grandpa go by with the tractor and the rake a little bit ago. He's raking a field behind us over the hill so that we can probably bale it later tonight when it gets a little damper out. But we got about a quarter of the alfalfa that we need. A quarter of what we should have on each field. So hopefully we get enough rain and we get a stellar second cutting to make up for it, but who knows. It's been 90s for probably a month, a little rain, and then we had this inch, and it's starting to cool off a little bit. I'll probably have to go into work in a couple weeks and start weed harvest, which should take us a week. And then I'll probably come home for a while until beans are ready. But other than that, not much has been going on. And we'll get to work here. I greased the payloader yesterday. I filled some coolant this morning or this afternoon. Checked all the fluids and we're good. I'm having an issue with. It seems like the hydraulics, they're not slow, but they squeak, but I just figured out it's not the hydraulics. That centerpiece where it shows if you're level or where the bucket's tipping, there's a guide on there. It's metal on metal rubbing, so I gotta grease that when I get home, and that should take a lot of that friction out and make it run a lot better. But right now we're just scraping, I don't know, a foot or two off the top, getting these weeds cleaned out and stuff, but yeah, this has been a pretty good payloader so far for me. It did have a tire tube blowout the other day, but got the tire off and the new tube, and now she's going. It had a little bigger bucket on it, but it works. You gotta kind of floor it when you're backing up a hill. You gotta floor it when you're going in. Unless you're going in low, you kind of got to floor it going forward too if you're going up a hill. But he gets the job done. Got to put a little dirt here. It's getting a little lopsided here. Eventually the grapple does settle, the hydraulics settle. My co-worker that owned this before me, I got it from him, and he put the grapple on. It works for a while. You just gotta lift it out of the way every once in a while once it settles, but no biggie. We don't really haul any bales or anything with it. But yeah, it's amazing, even in the dry spots. Like here, it's wet because it's a dam, but even if you go to a spot where there's no moisture, nothing will grow, but the weeds will sure fucking grow. It's amazing what they can grow in. jumps and binds, I'll just have to grease the shit out of that when I go. That should be our issue. I think that's our issue anyway. But that's minor details. If that's just a little grease, that's about the easiest solving problem. We're gonna put a little dirt here, kind of. That way, when we start filling this direction, it get a little more stability. A lot of weeds in there. Gotta fucking cut it for eggs. It's an older payloader. My dad thinks it was on fire once because there's a bunch of burnt paint on the inside and all these gauges up here. Most of the gauges are freaking missing. So he thinks it was on fire once before. But, I mean, other than a few missing gauges, it's not a bad payloader. It needs a freaking cam kit. Unless you're going to be in it all day, you really don't need it, I guess. We're just digging down. My dad started this, I don't know, a week or so ago. And he said if I got bored, I'd come out here and do this. So I had nothing better to do today. So he got it down where the depth that he wants it, so we're just making the bucket level and pushing over to the sides and then scooping the shit up and piling it over here. I kinda don't like this spot because there's absolutely no fucking cell service, so you gotta run up to a hill if anything fucking happens. I got a bottle of water and a gallon jug of water, but that ain't for drinking. That's in case this shit's green and we're kinda, if something does catch on fire, we'll try to limp it down in here so we don't set the country on fire. Give it less opportunity to burn and shit. But it doesn't really run hot. Like I said, I topped the radiator off with coolant, so we should be fine. All this green shit, it's gonna take a little while to catch on fire if it does. Projects, you know, where a guy really don't want to freaking have the loader in here and fucking, that shit's hard on fucking loaders. It's a good way to break shit. This is built for it, so. Plus, if we want to move rock piles or something, it's fucking nice to have. Plus, it's a good, if you do like gravel work like I did around my house, you get it, you fill it in, you level it out, you pack with the bucket a little bit, level it out, and then you drive over it a few times with the payloader and it's packed. It's got enough weight where you can fill, level, and pack at with the same machine. Plus, there's a frickin' a fence around here. There's a 2-strand electric fence around this friggin' dugout, this dam. and I couldn't figure out how the fuck to get in here because I didn't help put it up, and there's no fucking gate or anything. So there's a little wire tightener on the side there. I just loosened that and fucking put the fence down a little, and we got in here. But I suppose the video's getting a little long, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.